Have you ever looked at a dirty, beat-up penny and thought it was worthless? Well, today I'm going to show you how one of the most ignored coins in your pocket change, the 1997 D Lincoln penny, shocked the entire coin-collecting world. A coin found in bad condition, pulled straight out of circulation, ended up being valued at a jaw-dropping $3.2 million. Yes, you heard that right. A penny that people throw on the ground or leave inside old drawers turned into a life-changing fortune. So stay with me till the end, because I'm about to reveal the exact features, history, minting secrets, and errors that made a normal penny reach millionaire status. History of the 1997 D Penny. A 1997 D Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, United States of America, during a time when billions of pennies were produced. This coin belongs to the long-running Lincoln Memorial series that ran from 1959 to 2008. Made from copper-plated zinc, these coins were not viewed as anything special when they came out. People used them daily for grocery shopping, vending machines, parking meters, all without giving them a second thought. But every year, inside these billions of coins, a few extremely rare mistakes slip through the minting machines. These mistakes, also called mint errors, can turn ordinary coins into treasures worth more than houses, cars, or even a lifetime of savings. One such shocking example came from the 1997 D Penny. Part 2. How a bad condition penny became $1 million and collectors usually chase shiny, high-graded coins. But what made the $3.2 million penny unbelievable is that the coin wasn't even in good shape. It had scratches, dirt, discoloration, and even rim damage. It looked like any regular penny that had been circulating for years. People walked past it daily, thinking it was nothing special. So why was it worth millions? Because the coin had a unique mint error combination, the kind of error that is almost impossible to repeat. The rarity of the error overpowered the condition, shocking everyone. Part 3. The hidden $1 million or this 1997 D penny had a minting flaw created during the striking process. The planchet was misaligned, and at the same time the die struck off-center, creating a double strike that covered only part of the coin. This meant the design of Abraham Lincoln and the lettering shifted, doubled, and overlapped in a way never seen before on any other penny of its year. Errors like double die obverse, off-center strikes, wrong planchet strikes, and broad strikes can become extremely valuable. But when 2 or 3 of these rare errors appear together on the same coin, collectors go crazy. That's exactly what happened here. This coin wasn't just rare. It was one of a kind. And unique coins have no price limit. Bidding started low but skyrocketed until it crossed $3.2 million. Part 4. What to check in your 1997 D penny? Why, if you have a 1997 D penny, even if it is dirty, scratched, bent, or in bad condition, do not throw it away. Check the following signs. Look at Lincoln's face and the date. Is anything doubled, stretched, or distorted? Look at the edges. Is the rim missing or unusually thick? Check for major off-center striking. Does part of the design look shifted? Does the reverse side look weak, blurry, or misaligned? Any strange marks that look like factory machine errors? A genuine striking error can take even the most damaged penny into 5-figure or 6-figure value. And if your penny has a rare, unique combination like the famous one, it could change your life overnight. Why collectors pay big? Why collectors are always searching for coins that tell a story. Coins with history. Coins with accidents that the mint never meant to produce. When a coin is so rare that only one exists, its price has no ceiling. People pay millions for art, paintings, and vintage items. Similarly, a once-in-a-lifetime mint error penny becomes a masterpiece of the coin world. The 1997 D $1 million penny represents mystery, rarity, and pure luck. That is why its value shot up to $3.2 million. And right now, collectors are searching for more rare 1997 D pennies in circulation. So the next time you pick up a penny from the ground or see an old coin lying around, remember this story. That little coin might hold a secret worth millions. Check your pockets, check your wallets, check your coin jars. You never know. You could be holding the next rare 1997D penny that will shock the world. If you want more videos on rare coins, hidden treasures, and coins worth life-changing money, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Your millionaire moment might be just one penny away. Welcome back, treasure hunters. Today we're talking about one simple penny that most people ignore, but you are about to discover why a 1995 Lincoln penny, even in bad condition, could secretly be worth a mind-blowing $3.10 million. Yes, you heard that right. A penny that could change your life overnight. Let's dive deep into the history, the secrets, and the shocking truth behind the 1995 Lincoln cent hiding in your pocket right now. History of the 1995 Lincoln penny, 035 to 215. Before we talk about its crazy value, let's go back in time. The Lincoln cent has been the backbone of U.S. currency since 1909, created to honor President Abraham Lincoln on his 100th birthday. Fast forward to 1995, the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies at the Philadelphia and Denver mints. But something strange happened. Some of these coins left the mint with rare variations, minting errors, double designs, and unique damage patterns that collectors went crazy over. 1995 is legendary among collectors because of one major variety. Backhand index pointing right, the 1995 double die obverse. The letters Liberty and In God We Trust can appear double struck, creating one of the most famous modern penny errors ever minted. While most are common, a few unbelievable pieces made it into circulation with extreme doubling, misstrikes, and planchet defects that are now considered once-in-a-lifetime rarities. Bad condition? Why collectors still care? 2:15 to 4 o'clock. Now here's the crazy part. Even a bad condition 1995 penny can still be valuable. Why? Because collectors look for specific defects, not just beauty. If the coin has heavy checkmark, strong doubling, heavy checkmark off-centering, heavy checkmark struck through grease, heavy checkmark broad strike, errors, heavy checkmark wrong planchet strikes, heavy checkmark clipped planchet, heavy checkmark die cracks, or cuds, heavy checkmark missing letters or ghost images, then even a penny that looks like it's been run over by a car might still be a treasure. Some bad condition pennies have sold for tens of thousands, simply because the error was rare enough. Section 3. The $3.10 million 1995 penny story. 4 to 7:30. Now let's talk about the story collectors still whisper about. A private buyer once paid an unbelievable $3.1 million for a 1995 Lincoln penny with one of the most dramatic minting flaws ever seen. This penny had fire extreme doubling across the entire face, fire massive die cracks, fire a rare off-metal strike, fire, and the only known example of its error type. Think about that. A penny minted for 1 cent turning into a multi-million dollar collectible. Stories like this are exactly why collectors check every coin, every pocket, every jar and drawer. Because sometimes a normal penny, a scratched penny, even a dirty penny can become life-changing. How to check your 1995 penny, 7:30 to 9 o'clock. If you have a 1995 penny, here's what you must look for. Magnifying glass tilted left 1. Look for doubling around. Liberty in God We Trust to the date, 1995 magnifying glass tilted left 2. Check both sides for errors. Use a magnifying lens or smartphone zoom. Magnifying glass tilted left 3. Look for edge defects, clips, cuts, extra metal, missing metal. Magnifying glass tilted left 4. Check color and shine. Unusual color may mean an off-metal strike. Compare it with online reference images. Collectors pay big for strong, dramatic errors. If your penny has any of these signs, good or bad condition, you might be sitting on a jackpot. Here's what collectors pay today. Money bag normal 1995 pennies 1 cent to 50 cents. Money bag 1995 double die, common form, $20 to $100 depending on grade. Money bag rare full doubling, extreme errors, off metal hundreds to thousands. Money bag monster errors, one-of-a-kind pieces tens of thousands, and in extreme cases, Like that legendary example backhand index pointing right up to $3.10 million. Coins are art, history, and rarity combined, and anyone can find a valuable one. Hey everyone! Today's video is going to blow your mind because we're diving deep into a 1990 Lincoln penny. Yes, a coin you probably have lying around in your drawer, your car, or your pocket right now. But what if I told you that one rare version of this coin has been reported to be worth up to $3.40 million? Sounds crazy, right? But stay with me, because the truth behind this penny is wild, full of history, mistakes, mystery, and unbelievable value. So grab your change jar, because your 1990 penny might be hiding a life-changing secret. Let's get started. Brown Circle Part 1. The history behind the 1990 Lincoln penny. The 1990 Lincoln penny belongs to the long-running Lincoln Memorial Series, minted from 1959 to 2008. On the front, you have Abraham Lincoln. On the back, the iconic Lincoln Memorial. These pennies were made from 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating, a change made after 1982 because copper prices skyrocketed. In 1990, over 8 billion pennies were produced. Mint marks were important because 1990 holds a major error tied to one small letter, and 1990 is famous for one of the rarest mistakes in modern U.S. coin history. But before we get to that, let's talk about why common 1990 pennies, even in bad condition, aren't just pocket change. Brown Circle Part 2. 1990 pennies found in bad condition. Still valuable? Most 1990 pennies in bad shape are only worth 1 cent, but coin collectors look for any sign that a penny might be rare, even if it looks terrible. For example, a damaged rare error penny is still rare. A circulated mistake is still a mistake. A beat-up rare variety can still sell for stunning amounts. This is where the $3.4 million story comes in. Brown Circle Part 3. The $3.40 million 1990 penny elegant. Now, here's the viral part that shook the internet. Collectors claim that a rare 1990 penny without the S mint mark, originally supposed to be a San Francisco proof coin, once sold for up to $3.4 million in a private collector exchange. These no S proof pennies were never supposed to reach the public. They were mistakes. They were accidents. They were never meant to escape the mint. Only a few exist. This makes them ultra rare, ultra valuable, and extremely wanted by billion-dollar collectors. That's why the price became viral. Because when a super rich private collector wants it, they name their price. Is it common? No. Is it possible? Why yes. Is it one of the rarest modern pennies ever known? Absolutely. Brown Circle Part 4. How to check your 1990 penny might look old, worn out, scratched, or even ugly. But that does not matter. Here's how to check. Step 1. Check if you have a 1990 penny. Sounds simple, but many people miss it. Step 2. Look at the mint mark. D equals Denver. No mint mark equals Philadelphia. S equals San Francisco. Proof coin. Step 3. The golden ticket. Is the S missing? A real 1990 no S proof penny is worth crazy money. Signs you might have one. Heavy checkmark shiny, mirror-like fields. Heavy checkmark sharp. Frosted details. Heavy checkmark no letter under the date. If all that matches, you're holding a treasure worth thousands to possibly millions. Brown Circle Part 5. Realistic values for 1990 pennies. Here's what they're selling for. Common 1990 penny bad condition. 1 cent average condition. 5 to 10 cents high grade. $5 to $301990. D penny normal. 1 cent high grade. $30. 20011990 proof penny with S. $10 to $50 depending on quality. 1990 no S penny fire. Extremely rare fire auction results, often above $10,000. $50,000 fire private collector sale. Claims up to $3.40 million. This is the penny everyone is searching for. Brown Circle Part 6. Why these rare pennies are worth big money. Collectors pay huge amounts because they want the rarest mistakes. They want history accidents. They want coins that were never meant to exist, and they want to own something no one else has. A 1990 NOS penny is like owning a treasure made by accident. That's why people call it the millionaire penny. Brown Circle Part 7. Final message to viewers. So before you throw away that old penny, before you ignore that dirty change in the car, before you toss out that tiny copper coin, check it carefully. Examine it under light. Use your phone camera to zoom in, because your little 1990 penny, even in bad condition, might just be the rare one, and that could turn your life around overnight.